Fuck you, Squints.
Mike motherfucker check. Mike motherfucker check. Mike check. Can y'all hear me? Somebody let me know. Can y'all hear anything I'm fucking saying? That's the question. Typically I don't go live on whatever day it is, whatever time it is, but I'm bored out of my gourd. So I'm live. Here we are. Squints615 live. I've missed Monday night. So might as well make up for that. You know what I mean? And I can't go live tonight because Chad and Mel go live on Tuesday night, so I had to make a time. So hopefully y'all's notifications are on. Y'all see me, share it, do something. I don't know. We're going to hang out for a minute. Shout out to the 12 of you watching. Shout out Drunken Monkey, Wheezy Christian, King Lonus, Miss Catherine. Let me make this bigger. I'm fucking blind. Testing, working good, King Lonus says. I hear you, buddy. Shout out Sean. How y'all doing, man? If you're in the Middle Tennessee area, you're probably like me and snowed the fuck in. There's a enormous amount of snow going on. I don't know why this is on my screen. Y'all can't see it, but it's weird. Shout out John Davis. What up, Bubba? Oh, there it goes. It went away. Yeah, shit ton of snow. It's like fucking 8 inches here, bro, and that sucks. I've been out of work past 2 days. That's nice, but it'll suck when I go back. But, you know, it is what it is. How the hell are you? We're here, dude. I just got inside from playing in the snow with my children and Amy. It sucked. The snow's just not really it's not a fun snow. It's a pretty snow. It looks great. But it's dusty. Like dusty-ass snow. Like you can go up to the car and just blow on it and the shit like just blew off my windows. You can't make snowballs or snowmen. Like it's not real like can't pack that shit. You know what I mean? Pause. Damn, lots of snow there. Leroy and Mark Gray had pics on Insta. Yeah, facts. Leroy got it. He's like in a ravine. You know what I mean? Like he's out in a holler. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers, every kind of weather that Middle Tennessee gets, Leroy gets it intensified just to where he lives. Shit sucks. But it's usually, like the story goes, like, the further north you are in Middle Tennessee, the worse it goes for you. So, like, Chad and Leroy both. I know Chad and Mel's house got hit pretty hard. Shout out John Clear. What up, Bubba? Philly Born. What up, man? Yeah, we're here, though, bro. Like I said, I normally don't do this. My normal live is Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Central, but that didn't happen. We did 2 pods on Sunday, and I had aspirations to go live, and I damn near set the premiere so all y'all would know that I was going live. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to set a premiere tonight because I'm fucking tired and the weather was about to get bad. And I was, long story short, what ended up happening is about 8:30, 9 o'clock Sunday night is when Amy was finally getting to leave to come home from work. And that's when the weather fucking went to shit. So it worked out. I was a nervous wreck for Amy to make it home. Luckily, she made it home safe, obviously. But it was like, she was stressed to the max. We'll just say that. Snowy and cold here in Ohio. It's always fucking snowy and cold in Ohio, John. Facts. It's always cold here, but dude, the snow sucks right now. And I actually ventured out this morning. It took me a half hour to make my car manageable and able to drive. But I jumped in. I ran out of cigarettes, and that sucks. I hate saying that. The fact that I risked my life this morning and my vehicle to go purchase a pack of cigarettes is embarrassing. I'll admit it. It's horrible, but it was the best move I could have made this morning. Because, God, dude, your boy was stressed. And look, just so y'all know, went and got my Newports. But, dude, I really haven't been smoking a lot of Newports the past few days. And me going out and getting them this morning was literally to justify my habit because I had to have one eventually. You know what I'm saying? And since I got this pack at 6:30 this morning, I've had 3, it looks like. 2 or 3. But not a lot. And it's because I got this. this pink thing. It's a vape, and you guys know how I feel about vapes. I've tried numerous vapes in the past, and I just can't commit to them. I want to so bad, just for the fact that fucking cigarettes stink so damn bad. I hate the smell of them. I hate the inconvenience of them, especially when it's fucking cold like it is now. Like, I don't want to go outside and stand in the fucking snow and smoke half of a cigarette. Fuck that. So that's where this little fucking cheesy thing comes into play. And the reason why I like this one, Amy brung one home the other night, and when she hit it, it does this cool like animation thing on the side, and I just thought that was really cool for a $25 vape. But the flavor for this particular vape, this is strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake. Yeah, it's that good. It really is good though, man. It's scary good. But it just don't curb my fucking addiction. And that's sad. But it's the way the world spins. Parts guy, what up, man? We're just here, just hanging out. I figured I'd just get on here and shoot the shit with my dedicated fan base. Shout out to the 19 of you. However you're watching, we're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Kick. Kick is crickets, man. I don't understand that world. We're not even going to get into that. But we're here, and I'm warm, finally. Went outside, went playing with the kids. I was telling you guys about that. And you get out, we put it off yesterday. We were so lazy yesterday. Didn't even start moving around the house till 4 p.m. It gets dark at fucking 5:15. So the thought of going out like yesterday with the kids just kind of got away from us due to the fact we fucking slept the day away. I was so lazy. And there's so much work we could be doing right now as far as like out here and working on stuff. And I've done a little of that last night. We can get into what I was working on too. So Curtis Nation, what up? But we put it off until today. We told the kids, we were like, look, noon tomorrow, we're going outside. We'll play. Me, Mom, Nana, my mom. My mom lives with us. She went out with us. Miss Catherine, have a great day. But you talk about disappointing. You get bundled up. I had fucking 19 layers of clothes on. The shit was working great. I was warm. My gloves suck. Facts. But that's a different discussion. But you get outside, and the first thing you want to do is throw yourself into the snow. Check. Perfect. The snow's powdery. It's fucking awesome, man. It was great. You get snow where you don't want it. That's okay. You're in it to win it at this point. But then you like roll over. I'm just telling you, this is how my morning went. I roll over in the snow after I lay there, and it's like, I'm laying in the snow. It's great. Now I roll over to make my first snowball. It didn't happen. You can't make a snowball out of that shit. It's fucking dust. It's literally dust. The only part you can make a snowball out of is like the snow on the very bottom of the 8 inches of snow, because it's like cold enough and it like packs together. You know what I mean? But that type scenario translates to the roads, because now the fucking 6-8 inches of snow that was on the roads has been packed down to that bottom inch that's left, and it's solid fucking ice. My street, my driveway, my cul-de-sac down this way, all ice. Every bit of it. Missed work on Monday, obviously. Tuesday, obviously. But for anyone out of the 27 people, 24 people, I just lost 3. But anyone that's watching that works with me, if I have anybody, whatever, I bet we don't work tomorrow. I work downtown Nashville. That shit's not happening. I just don't. Dude, getting to the gas station at 6:30 this morning was a shit show. Absolute shit show. And I'm telling y'all, I could have walked. Like, I live that close to like one of those Walmarts, but it's not a Walmart. It's like a grocery store joint. Like your Walmart neighborhood market. I hate it. I fucking hate that place. I can't stand it. If any of y'all like to shop there, you're weird. It's a convenient spot. It really is. It's convenient as fuck. And like for a quick like grab and go scenario, it's awesome. But in comparison to like Kroger or fucking Publix, fuck that. They don't have shit. The selection sucks. Even though I did have to go there the other day just for one item. And we can talk about that. But I hate that Walmart. Lori's World, what up? Curtis Nation, Indiana is barely any snow. Fuck you, Curtis Nation. Don't come in here talking that shit, man. We're fucking snowed in over here. I'm just playing. I remember many moons ago, if snowplow got out, you went to school. Facts, Catherine. We were talking about this on the podcast yesterday because we shot a pod yesterday and snow was on the way in. And like I said, Chad lives north, man, about an hour from me. So when we work, we work on a lot of content in small periods of time. But Chad was so worried about going north because it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock p.m., and that snow came at 7 for sure. It was hitting hard. Matter of fact, it was snowing when they left. But we literally talked about how we shot 2 podcasts. On the first podcast, we had a guest. The guest got a notification from local Middle Tennessee news that the school had already been closed for Tuesday. So at that moment, we were already aware that Monday's school was shut down. It wasn't going to be. They shut down school for anything now. But they had already shut down Monday, Sunday morning. Then it's Sunday afternoon, and they shut down Tuesday morning school. And that's when they're like, hold the fuck up. Like, bro, I remember going to bed and there being 4 inches of snow on the fucking ground, and they still haven't even, I haven't hit this blunt once. It's just burning. There'd be 4 inches of snow on the ground when I go to bed at night. And I have to go to bed at night praying that the fucking Rutherford County School Board would decide to close the fucking roads because Arlene can't drive the fucking bus. And it'd be up to Arlene. Arlene, can we drive those buses today? I think we can get them. And school's on. Rutherford County was fucking infamous for that shit. We were always at fucking school. I remember looking at the snowbird report. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And every fucking city, every county around my county would always be fucking called out. Rutherford County's like right outside Davidson County where Nashville is, and it's fucking, they would like try to stay open just so we could fucking fuck the map up, color coordinated wise. Fuck that shit. Now kids are out 2 or 3 days in advance. Like, what's going on, bro? Shout out to the 27 of you watching. However you're watching. Facebook, YouTube, Kick. However you're creeping and watching and not commenting. Talk to me, damn it. Leave a comment. It'll display out here on the screen. Say hello. Louisiana, 40, sunny, just very cold for us. Yeah, that's I could live with that, Lori, for sure. Woke up this morning, 54 degrees. It's now raining and low for tonight is 19. Tomorrow's about to be a shit show. Philly, I feel you, bro. FedEx, some North Indiana. Got you. They shut my kid's school down last week for wind. I used to walk to school with snow up to my damn knees. Talk your shit, Philly. How the fuck they going to close school for wind? They be closing school for, like, thunderstorms and shit. What? They wouldn't even close school when I was in school if we lost the electricity. That's how it was. That shit, 61 degrees here. Damn it, Catherine. I don't need y'all flexing on me about where it's fucking warm, okay? It's not warm here. It's cold, okay? I appreciate Philly's comment where he's talking about walking to school, fucking snow up to his knees. I appreciate that. But I don't appreciate people telling me they're fucking warm where they are. Stop it. I'm just playing. I love y'all. I'm just having fun with it. What's fun about today's fun fact? Here you go. What's fun about today's live is that my family's home. Like, Amy's here. The kids are inside. Amy may come out here eventually. I tried to get her to do a live with me. She wasn't going. But in reality, when Drunken Monkey, we're down, bro. Book us. Let's go. In reality, when I do my lives on Sunday night, Amy's always headed from work at the end of my lives. If you guys ever tune in to Squints615 live on Sunday nights, y'all know every time I get off of live, I literally tell y'all Amy's on the way home or something like that. But she's never here when I do my lives. Now, Amy, above anyone, is well aware of my personality and how my ability to do these type things. And she's seen the podcast, of course, and knows I can run my mouth, blah, blah, blah. But she don't know shit about my lives. So there's no telling what she's thinking inside. I guess ultimately what I was trying to say. 39 at night. Damn it, Catherine. You're really trying to piss me off. It's fucking 26 degrees outside right now, and there's 8 inches of snow, Catherine. You're talking about the low 39 at night. Jesus Christ. Louisville total of less than an inch. Very cold. That's if we get snow. I want 3 feet or nothing. Lows of 5 degrees last 2 days. King Lowness. I feel you, bro. Shout out King Lonus, bro. That's my guy. I forgot who I had to get familiar. My bad, bro. I had to get familiar with the tag, the name. I'm real bad about. I know like the people that come in on my lives, but Lonus has joined us in the past couple times. But that's my homie. Yeah, shout out Lonus. Lonus pulled up to us. Where were we, bro? Chad's birthday party. Chad's birthday bash. He pulled up over there, bro. We kicked it like fucking rap stars. It was awesome. Miss Catherine, hot cocoa time for sure. There's an A in cocoa. Fun fact. It was 2 degrees outside here. There you go, Curtis. That's what I want to hear, buddy. It's fucking cold, right? You know what's funny, guys, is like, okay, if I can do this and break this down. There's 24 people watching currently as I'm running my mouth. 15 of you are in YouTube. 9 are watching through 8 are watching through Facebook, and 1 is watching through Kick. Okay? So what's funny to me is when we look right here, look at all these comments from you guys. I love each and every one of you guys that participate in these lives. That's the only way I can run my mouth and not just sit here and stare at the screen and shit. So the more you guys interact, the more I can talk my shit. But the guys that are putting these comments right here, if you look at your name, there's a little logo next to your name. You see those little red dots? Those red dots are YouTube like logos. My point is, any of you watching right now on Facebook, you're fucking creeps, man. And the most of you know me personally on my Facebook. That's what's even scarier about it. Like, look how YouTube participates. Every one of them comments next to me are fucking YouTube comments. Shout out to you guys. The creepers watching, keep watching. It's good for my algorithms. But I wish you guys would comment too. Because if someone from Facebook does comment, the little red logo turns blue for Facebook. Ha! Ain't that cool? Yeah, and he saw us at Bridgestone. That's what's up, man. Parts guy said he's about to go sledding. Parts guy, I bet you got some big boy shit to like pull somebody around in and shit. That's what I was telling the girls. I was like, dude, we need a sled and a fucking side-by-side or a big truck or some shit. And I wish I had somebody that lived around me that had one. Tell them to pull up and let's go. That's the type fun you can have right now outside is with ATVs and off-road shit. Like, that shit's fun on that shit. That snow's always fun. But making snowmen and fucking snowballs and all that, no. And that shit melts, man. Fast. 15 degrees here, John. John says, it's about 2 in Minnesota. Woo! Minnesota. Jesus Christ. John, I bet you can ice skate like a motherfucker, though, can't you? I used to live in South Dakota, and we would get in the negatives. Yeah, I can't do that negative shit, bro. That's crazy. The thought of that is crazy. Like, them motherfuckers playing football the other day in, like, -1 degree. Like, what? Chaz, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I haven't even left my bed or blanket. It's so cold. I feel you, Curtis, for sure, bro. That was me yesterday. Yesterday, we didn't fuck it. We just, like, we would move from the bed to the couch, and our couch is huge. Like, we have, like, a big, like, it's real low to the ground, but real wide, and it's a sectional. It's just a big-ass couch. And we have an ottoman that's huge as well that you can, like, push up into the corner of the couch and just makes it this big platform. And we just went into movie mode. I asked Chad to send me a movie. Chad has an amazing Voodoo account, and I've had it for years. And Chad, like, has thousands of movies, like, to watch. And I'm at a point in my life now where instead of spending 2 hours to watch a movie, I'm going to fucking come out here and edit for 2 hours. I'm going to work on a podcast, or we're going to create. That's just how my world spins. So never do I really slow down to watch a movie in its entirety. I did about a month ago when the Mario movie came out. I had to see that shit. But it took me like 10 attempts to watch the fucking movie. And it's an hour and a half. Oppenheimer, I was so stoked to see Oppenheimer. Still haven't made it past the first 20, 25 minutes without falling asleep. It's that slow. I just can't. It's slow as fuck. But Chad sent me another movie last night, and I did not watch it. I didn't even start it. And that's okay. But what I did do is I watched the trailer, and the trailer looks fucking dope. The movie's called The Covenant. Maybe drop a comment if you're familiar. Shout out Chatty Bobby, but he's a guru when it comes to movies. And I text Chad, and I do this all the time. When I have an opportunity to watch a movie, I'll text Chad, and I'll say, Voodoo movie, good one, go. And he responded with The Covenant. But I didn't watch it last night because the girls came down, and we all just kind of, what did we watch? Home Alone, and what other movie would we watch? A cartoon movie. What was that shit? Trolls. We watched Trolls because Hartley wanted to see the new one, and we wasn't going to pay $30 fucking dollars. $30. So Voodoo works digital downloads, and then you own them. They're in your library, or you can rent them. Dude, I told her, Amy, she was like, does Chad have the new Trolls? And I'm like, honey, I doubt it. You know, Chad does have some animated movies, but more of the classics, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, stuff that he just particularly likes or maybe from his childhood he may have in that Voodoo account. But the new Trolls movie he doesn't have. So I told her, I said, you know, it's no big deal. Like, if we want it, all I got to do is text Chad, and he'll buy it for us. Yeah, a classic. Miss Melissa in the building. Chad will buy the movie. Leroy can vouch for this. He does it for Leroy, too. Chad will buy the movie, and then you just Cash App Chad. But then you can watch whatever movie you want because it's basically on demand, and then Chad owns the movie. So it's kind of a win for everybody. And I tell Amy, I said, we'll go buy it. I'll hit Chad up, and we'll just go buy it. Here, let me look. Let me find it, right? And I go type it in, Troll, blah, blah, blah. There's the first one, the second one. There's the third one. We look at $30 fucking dollars. $30. And it's like, Squints, why don't you just rent it? $20 fucking dollars? Hell no. So we watched the second one. Fuck that shit. I'm not going to call Chad and buy a $30 movie. Not for one that my toddler, who's 3, will barely even watch the first fucking 8 minutes of it, and then she's playing Barbie. She's gone. She's in the next fucking room. She does good to watch a 21-minute fucking episode of Bluey. Shout out to the 24 of you watching. However you're watching, welcome to Squints615 Live. We're snowed in. I'm talking my shit. We're just talking about random shit. Drop a comment. Say hello. John Clear said, fuck no. Find an old car with a chain and bumper, pickup truck. Curtis, that sounds like a dream, but I just don't have an old car just laying around. You know what I mean? I'm a suburb boy, bro. I'm in the middle of the suburbs. Maybe my neighbor may, but I don't even talk to him. I'm the same way. I love movies, but time management is a thing. It definitely is. And then when I do stop, when I'm like, hey, I'm watching a fucking movie, leave me alone, I fall asleep. But I think The Covenant, dude, I watched the preview for it. Like I said, and it looked good. And there's a lot of action, guns, that kind of shit. And the kids were down here, so I knew that wasn't going to happen. But I think I'm gonna bring it up out here and watch it this afternoon, just because I don't really got shit going on. I'm did my live, and I got some editing to do, but I can do that tomorrow. Where we at? Home Alone classic, absolutely. I want to be the pod with Chad and go back and forth about movies and wrestling just to see who knows more about them. Curtis, that'd be dope. That would be on Over the Top. You know, that's like their movie format podcast. I actually have a feature spot coming up on that soon. I'm really excited about it. I love those guys, man. Happy birthday, Tony. Tony's birthday, I think, was yesterday or the day before. And I just saw that on social media today. I need to reach out to Tony and tell him that. Happy birthday. I love that guy. Boredom Boys. If Blockbuster was around, would have only been $5. Facts. You know what I mean? And I mean, there's like labor involved. You're driving. You have to put the disc in, you know, wait for the, but dude, DVDs were great because of the extra features that they held. Like the bloopers and shit. Like, that's what made DVDs awesome. Fun fact. Who's this calling me? A nonprofit. Fun fact. Chad used to own like thousands of movies, like in the physical, like DVDs and Blu-rays. I think he collected Blu-rays, but got away from it and started doing the digital thing, and that's when the Voodoo, because Voodoo is made by Fandango. So now he's just got them all digital, which is amazing. He really does have like 1,500 fucking movies. I'm surprised he's not in here watching. Shout out to the 22 of you that are. Yeah, that's the Over the Top pod. Fall asleep on you every time. Hell yeah. Ain't that a bitch? What else was I going to mention to you guys? We were talking about. I mentioned how much it was to print a movie. There's something was going to come back to, and I forgot. I don't know. This week on I Got Some Shit to Say podcast. Let me think. So the Friday is Joy Band and King Ego. So if you guys are aware, rewind the clock a millennium ago, we had a young gentleman named Joy Band on episode 52 of I Got Some Shit to Say the podcast. Now on episode 240, he's back, and he's with his older brother, King Ego. If you're unfamiliar, you're probably familiar and just don't realize who I'm talking about. But they are going absolutely bananas nowadays on TikTok together, which is amazing. Because they're also doing well individually on TikTok. Their world is really blowing up right now. And we were lucky enough to catch up with those guys, and they came through and spent some time with me and Chad for a dope-ass episode of I Got Some Shit to Say. Drops Friday. Next Friday is an internal episode with me, Chad, One, and Twack, which is a great episode, and I'm going to leak it right here. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. There's 24 of you watching. However you're watching, tell Twack not to be mad at me, but we're dropping Twack's video the same day of that particular podcast episode. That's episode on the 26th. I think that's 240, 241. But that's when Twack's new visual will premiere immediately after that episode. The name of that episode is called I Swear. Properly entitled. Well, actually, I think we called it something goofy. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But I Swear, the first visual from Twack Dude under Show and Prove Entertainment will be available the 26th, directed by myself and shot by myself. It's a dope-ass visual. We shot it here, most of it here at the studio. Fire-ass record. The record is available now on the Full of Something mixtape that Twack put out end of last year. It's a dope-ass record off that project, but that visual drops January 26th. We've been announced Troy Nemeth drops the 9th, February 9th. We've announced that, but I can tell y'all this. It has been submitted and approved, and a pre-order link will be available very soon. So stoked about Troy Nemeth. I think Chad posted the cover of it yesterday. I saw it. I did the cover. He got the final version yesterday, and I want to say he posted it. I'm not sure. I know he did not post it on Instagram, and that's kind of like the official for me. When it hits Instagram, I know it's like official. But the artwork's done. The album is submitted. It will be available February 9th. Troy Nemeth, the second installment from Chad Arms, NONE. Big S&P, baby. Legacy got his new project, has been out, and he has a new visual available now. It actually just dropped the other day. The name of that record is Black Clouds. Available now, Legacy Adams on YouTube. Tap the fuck in. Video's going crazy. It's a dope-ass video. Y'all know Legacy kills it. John says he can't wait for that to drop. Me neither, bro. Leroy got 2 new visuals out now. And what does this say? Oh, wow. I just got a text from my full-time job, and they're saying everybody's going to try to make it in tomorrow. That'd be interesting to see, but I ain't rushing in. That's for damn sure. Yeah, 2 new visuals from Leroy Biggs available now. Bob in My Head, and the other one. Fuck, I did this yesterday. I couldn't remember the second one. The intro from Troy Nemeth, the new visual from Chad Arms and O&E, available now. You know what I mean? Also, Focus, available now. Just so much shit, bro. Working nonstop. A lot of shit going. New shit from Tin Man on the way. New shit from Chucky V on the way. The collaborative effort, I don't think I'm revealing too much when I tell y'all Chucky Velvet is on Troy Nemeth. But the collaborative effort that is on the record Chucky Velvet is on for Troy and Emmett is absolutely insane. Like, I love that record. It's probably my favorite one off Troy and Emmett. I wish I had the track list right here to go over, but I'm sure Chad will go over a lot of that maybe tonight in his live with Mel, so y'all be sure to tune in for that. But I can tell y'all this: Troy and Emmett's finished and submitted, and the artwork should be out or up soon. Pre-order links are coming soon. It's just a monster fucking project. I love the direction this one went, and I'm proud of the guys for pulling it off, and I'm excited for you guys to hear it and see a little bit more of it. I love to be on both pods, smoke and hang on. I got some shit to say, and then get so baked on over the top movies and wrestling. Yeah, man. Fall asleep, yep, every time. Me too. Can't wait for that to drop. Yeah, man, I'm telling y'all. That Troy and Emmett's going to be fire. You guys have no idea. Actually, I mean, you do have a very clear understanding about how fire it's going to be based off where Joe and Jerry left off, and then based off the intro that you guys heard. The fucking intro. Like, I swear to God, it's the hardest intro I've ever heard in my life. And I don't say it because it's my guys and it says Big S&P and Show and Prove all over it. Yeah, I say it because that motherfucking intro is just, God, it's so dope. They performed that shit at Justin Time's birthday bash. We have a live performance of that. I have that footage kind of working. I've been working on it kind of on the side, but I'm sure you guys will get glimpses of that eventually. There's been little snippets here and there, of us live when we went to Fort Wayne for Justin Time's birthday bash last week, or a week before, whenever it was. But that footage is golden, and I have a lot of it, and I've been kind of playing with some of that to put something together for you guys on Chad Arms TV. Even though this isn't Chad Arms TV, you know what I mean. My uncle used to own a mom and pop VHS store, so I'd walk in every movie. Yeah, that's dope. How dope would it be to shoot a music video at a VHS store nowadays? Shout out to the 27 of you watching, Squints615 Live. I do this on Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Central. I didn't do that this past week. We're snowed the fuck in here in Tennessee. So I'm just hanging out, tapping in with some of my people. If you drop a comment, it pops up over here to the side of me for everyone to see, and we can interact and talk about what's on your mind. So feel free to drop a comment and not just stare at me like a weirdo. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to interact with you guys when I have no one to talk to. Just saying. I think I do okay, though. I just literally just sit here and run my mouth and try not to stop and say, or think, or any of that kind of shit. I think I do pretty good. Since I was always, like, built for that. I talk about that shit all the time on the pod. I was built for this. Curtis says he can't wait for the footage from that night. Yeah, Curtis Nation was in the building. That was a fun fact. That was the first time I met Curtis. That was awesome. And he's been a fan of Chad for a number of years, so. Yeah, shout out VHS tapes, man. Some of them joints are worth money nowadays. I didn't even turn the light on. That's what's fucking weird out here. I was thinking before I went live, guys, I was like, because normally I do this and it's night. And like obviously I'm in the podcast studio, but it's just my chair. So I'll be honest. The I got some shit to say sign is not on. The Chat Arms TV sign is not on. But the Squint sign right here, this is new too, by the way, it's fire. And the Show and Prove sign, like, this corner stuff is on, right? But this light, the hue light, is not on. And I purposely wanted to turn that bitch on and make it red. So that's what I'm about to do. I wish one of y'all would have fucking told me. I'm just playing. Oh, wait. I got to, like, get up and do that. That's okay, though. I can do that. No big deal. I'm just going to make y'all sit here for a minute. P-Dub, what up, Bubba? Y'all hold on. I got to turn this light off. It's driving me crazy. Yeah. You can't even see it. I did all that shit, and you can't even see the shit. I guess you can a little bit. It's right there, and that little crack. See that blue right there? Yeah. That's all, literally. I got up just to do all that. Shout out to the 27 of you watching. Shout out to all y'all. Drop a comment. Let me know y'all are in here, man. It's Squints615 Live. We're just bullshitting, man. Just hanging out. Snowed in. Can't go nowhere. I've ate everything in the house. Literally. You know when you get snowed the fuck in or you're just stuck at the house, you start eating shit that you refuse to eat during the fucking months it's been in there. But it's like, I mean, literally, I've ate everything. I went to the store today, and that was the scariest shit of my life, almost. It wasn't bad. No cars were out, so it wasn't, like, too scary. But I wanted pizza. Facts. I wanted pizza. And I told y'all I was out of cigarettes, and that's horrible. I hate even saying that shit. I gotta stop smoking cigarettes, man. Hate it. But I ventured out to get pizza because I ate everything else in the fucking house. Mom made this, like, huge chicken, like, fucking pasta thing the other day. It's basically like a chicken Alfredo, right? But she made it in a crock pot, and the chicken was just fucking real tender and yummy. It's fucking delicious. It's great. And luckily, Mom made this huge fucking bowl of that stuff the other day. And that kind of rolled over the last 2 days based off us being snowed the fuck in. We had a little bit of junk food, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. I'm not playing the game, dog. Oh, the game. Yes. Damn it. Hold on, John. I'll come back to that. But yeah, I ate everything in the house, and I had to get out today and get something else. Amy's texting me. I can't believe you didn't buy any Valentine's candy. Fuck. I'm such a fuck up. I let her down, guys. I let her down. But she ain't bitching about that pizza she's in there fucking eating. She's probably watching shit. Miss Patty, hello, Squints, much love. Miss Patty from Ohio. It's for a reason. It definitely is. You still playing the game, or did you stop after you KO'd me? No, John, I'm still playing the game. I'm not playing it like I was. I played it a lot, like often, initially. But we're on live, bro. And there's no structure to this live. You guys know I'm just flying right here, man. Just hanging out with y'all, man. Just tapping the fuck in. I missed my live on Sunday. I can't go live tonight. Did you do any donuts? No, I didn't, man. No, not in my car. You know what I drive, parts guy. I ain't doing donuts in that. I wanted to, though. I'd slid a little bit here and there, but I wasn't, like, acting a fool or nothing in my car. John, I'm looking for this screenshot, bro. Because this was a while ago when I started playing the game. But if you guys are unaware, and you probably are, but the gentleman in the comments right here, John Davis, you see that? If any of you are aware with the UFC slap competition, my guy John right here, he's the title holder. John, what weight class are you in? I'm sorry, but my guy John's had the belt, been having the belt. I ain't losing the belt. We're going to get him on the pod soon. I hate doing the Zoom shit, but I told him I would make an exception for him. So yeah, we'll get John on the pod soon enough, man. But my guy's in the slap fucking shit for UFC, and he's literally a title holder. But that's my guy, man. He's a big supporter of the show. He's been a supporter of the show for a long time, and he just rocks with us, and we rock with him back. But what we are talking about right now is the fact that John, being the champion of the slap competition, is also in that slap app, the game, you know? In the game are so repetitive. You literally sit there and slap the fuck out of shit. Look, power slap, middleweight, champ. Fuck yeah, talk your shit, John. Champ is here. But yeah, my man is literally in the game. It shows his face, and you get to slap the shit out of him and take his belt and shit. Like, it's great. But what was funny about it is I started playing the game randomly just because I needed a new game. I was stuck somewhere, and I usually keep a cool little cell phone game going just so something to occupy time, or if you get stuck somewhere. Look, I told you I had it, dog. Look, bro. That's me right there about to smack the shit out of you, dog. I told you. But that's so cool that they put you in the game like that. Especially if they put a bag with it, bro. Hopefully you get paid for that. But you know what I heard the other day? Any of y'all that are like big on games or anything, I'm not, unfortunately. I play a game on my phone here and there just when I find time. But as far as Xbox, PlayStation, I used to go ham. I used to play games religiously. I used to I don't know how I got away from it and didn't get into like Twitch and all that kind of shit and streaming. And I don't know. I don't know why I got away from games, but I used to play the fuck out of games. And I saw the other day, a real nostalgic game for me myself is college football. College football used to be available on like PS2, and you know what I mean? Like it was like, but you and your homies would play Game Day or Game Breaker or NCAA football or like all these NCAA football games. That's not been a thing for a number of years now for like the newer systems, Xbox and PlayStation 5 and shit. No college football. No college football. The new college football is about to drop, right? That excites me. I love to pick up sticks and play a couple games, whatever. I have an Xbox One in there, but I'm just not big. Liliana plays the Xbox One more than me. But the thought of college football back on a next-gen console is amazing, right? But I was thinking, I was like, so now with NIL in movement, are them kids getting paid? And I want to say Chad told me, or I heard on a podcast or something, I want to say me and Chad had this conversation, though, that each college football player that's on that game, the new game, getting $500. That's it. $500? Like, y'all finna sell fucking $100 million worth of fucking video games. Now, granted, there's thousands of fucking players on that game. I wonder how many teams are on that game versus how many players and what that would break down to, $500 a piece, what that dollar amount would accumulate to. I'm sure it's a pretty hefty fucking number. But I thought, $500? Shit. Especially if you're like on a dope-ass team that everybody's going to play with. Shouldn't you be getting more? I'm just saying. But what if you went to some shitty-ass school, you suck, you're the kicker, and you're broke, and you just got a check from EA Sports because you're on some video game that no one's ever going to play with you as, and your team's never going to be, you know what I mean? But hey, here's $500. That's a different scenario. Yeah, $500 to the player and $12K to the NCAA. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit's wild as fuck. I couldn't believe it was low as $500. It was almost just like, do they get paid according to their, like Madden? Like, if you're ranked 90, the 90s get fucking this bag, the 80s get this bag. You know. I think it's funny when all the NFL, shout out Mountain Dew, cut the fucking check. I think it's funny when all the NFL players get mad about their Madden rating. That shit's funny to watch. Shout out to the 26 of you watching. However you're watching. We're just sipping Mountain Dew, talking shit. You know what I mean? We've said everything. It's so good. Once it hits your lips, it's so good. Pause. Smoking on that weed, man. Damn, dog. I don't have shit. I don't have shit rolled up. Wait a minute. So if my hands are here, you can't see my lap. You guys can't see my lap. That's great. Here, let me just point this up. Just a little bit so y'all don't see my lap. It makes it better. Thumbs up at y'all. Do that. Do it or get out. Quit watching me like a weirdo. I never text Amy back. She said she can't believe that I didn't buy any Valentine's candy today when I went to the store at 6:30 in the morning to get pizza and cigarettes. I'm going to respond with, I am a piece of shit, clearly. That's pretty, I am a piece of poop. I am a piece of poop. Clearly. And then I'm going to say, enjoy your pizza. Make her feel bad. I appreciate all y'all tapping the fuck in with me, man. I'm just hanging out on my live for a few minutes. I'm still not monetized, so I don't give a fuck if I twist this blunt on camera. I'm sure you guys don't mind. I did kind of steer the camera away from me. Another thing I can do. Maybe not. Yeah, I can. Hang on. I can take this and I can zoom in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Y'all like the ad-libs I was throwing in there as I drop those? All right, cool. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's much better. Much better. But now y'all can only see my head and not so much my lap. You know what I mean? Because some would say yeah. Y'all can hear. And I really don't care. So what's going on, man? What am I missing? I told y'all about the pod. I told y'all about next week on the pod. I told y'all about Twack's new video. I told y'all about maybe some more content coming. I told y'all about my experience this morning driving in the snow. I told you about my experience playing in the snow, which was fucking bogus. What else we got? I mentioned Twack's new video. I mentioned Troy Nimmitt. Grinder! Shout out to the 27 of you watching. If you're wondering why the camera looks the way it does and my head's kind of floating in the middle of the screen, it's just so I can still see these comments over here and, yeah, just get a little... Got to twist something up, man. And YouTube's real weird about it, and Facebook's really weird about it. About that shit showing up on camera. Dude, P-Dub, do me a favor, go DM them both. I'll text them both. You go DM them and say, bruh, I was just thinking, it'd be dope if y'all pulled up for I got some shit to say or to have a Chad Arms TV interview with Chad. Like, those are great fucking candidates right there, man. Shout out to Alexander King and Stump. So let's text these people. Because I'm not just going to mention it and not fucking do it. I always forget what I got Alex in my phone is. And I type in Alex and it's not there. So I have to remember. But luckily I remember. I'm going to say, damn it, man. Why haven't you came to see me? All right, so there's Alexander King. Now we go text Stump. And luckily, I have Stump's number now because I didn't have that until recently. But I do now. Stump Diddy. Yeah, love to have him on the pod. We talked about it, though. I talk to Alex every once in a while. I talked to him around the time episode 200 was popping off. I got a drop from him. You may or may not have seen that on the episode 200 drops. Alexander King provided one. But I did see Stump in person at Chad Arms' birthday bash. That was the biggest surprise of the night when he said, I'll text Alexander. Yeah, I just did too. Tell Alex P. Dub wants to see him on the pod. But when we seen Stump, we talked about it that night, and same with the Chad Arms TV interview, and he seemed like we were going to make that happen soon. But I haven't seen or spoken to him since then, so I appreciate that, P-Dub. That's just a reminder to reach out, but I just did that, so hopefully that happens soon. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Squints615 live. Yeah, like I said, I normally do these Sunday nights, 10 o'clock. For the people that's been watching the entire live, I hate to be on repeat and keep saying that, but it's just for people that are late to the party or continuously just stare at us and creep. I really appreciate everyone that participates in the live and drops comments and we talk and shit. King Loden says episode 200 event was epic. It definitely fucking was, bro. We're going to do that shit again soon. I'm not going to say soon. We're going to do it again. Next milestone, maybe like 300 or something. But the first 200, you guys know we were doing 2 a week, and then at episode 200, we drew it back to 1 a week. Just we had to make our impact and put our stamp on the ground, and we did that, and kind of idled back a little bit and focus on more of the music and that kind of stuff that we've been doing. Or that the guy's been doing, I help facilitate. However you want to word it. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. Shit. Shit, man. Shit. I mean, hell. Yep, just rolling up on camera. Sorry. Don't mind me. Oh, wow. The Squints615 live box. This little thing right here. This kind of helps. Shout out to pull-ups for sure. I love to shout some of y'all out. Drop your names and shit over there. Let me know who's in here. Yeah, hopefully Alex and Stump pull up soon. That'd be a dope one. I'm excited for the next two we just did yesterday. We like I said, we recorded 2 episodes yesterday. They're both fire. Joy Band and King Ego, and then we had the internal pod. I love the internal pods. That's where we were talking about school getting called out 2 days in advance. Like it's just okay. Shit's wild as fuck to me. Yeah, it sucks. Gotta go to work. I ain't fucking rushing to work. I'll tell you that much. Appreciate you listening, Miss Catherine. I really do. Hell, next time I'm in the Ville, definitely got to link up, put some smoke in there. Yeah, always, man. I feel so much better now that I got something rolled up. I was slacking. I had one rolled up, and then it disappeared somehow. Let me fix this camera so it don't look goofy no more. I got you. All right. Yeah, that's much better, man. Much better, much better. I think Timberwolf Tone and Trap House Coda on the pod would be dope. Curtis Nation, facts. Timberwolf Tone will be on soon. That'll happen. Trap House Coda's been here before, but we love that guy, dude. I fucking love Trap House Coda. Shout out Trap for sure. He knows he can pull up whenever he wants. But Trap House Coda's been here before. But yeah, we were talking to Timberwolf Tone about pulling up. I've reached out, and that's going to happen. Won't be long. Shout out Chance. Chance is here. Chance is fucking here, guys. Chance is here. This is for you, Chance. We've been waiting on you, buddy. The whole time. What did I think of Wild Card Weekend? It was cool. Green Bay winning was dope. Everything else just kind of went the way I thought it would go. Hot Mike Chance. What do we got? Working on returns. Okay, got you. Good afternoon is what Chance says. 420 Curtis, yep. We need that part 2 of Struggle on the pod. Dude, Philly, do me a favor. Go DM Struggle. I'll text him right now. But I hate doing this, especially towards Struggle, but I'm going to do it. Oh, wait. Our good friend Alexander King. He says, yep, I'm definitely coming to give you. Alexander King's going to come see us soon, guys. He just texted me back. That's great. But yeah, it won't be long. Hope to have Alex here soon. Shout out Alexander King. Who was I texting? Struggle. So, fun fact. I'll give you the inside baseball. I had spoke to Struggle the week before New Year's. It was literally, actually, I want to say it was a couple days before Christmas. And we talked about getting it done between after Christmas and New Year's. That like 3 or 4 days before the new year. We talked about getting it done then. It just didn't happen. But yeah, I'll circle back. Fuck it. Shout out Strug though. I mean, we did speak and hope to have him back soon. So Strug. But I agree. It's definitely been a long time. Strug was on first 50 episodes. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly, but it's been too long. Here it is. Fun fact. Strug literally was my memory on Facebook like last week is 2 years ago. So it's been 2 years since Strug's been on the pod. That's too fucking long. Hot Mike Chance. Oops. Yeah, Mike. Thank you, sir. Struggle says stuck in L.A. Flights keep getting canceled. So Strug's flexing, but he did just text me back. I'm gonna say Rockstar Life. Shout Struggle. I'd love to get Brianna over here too. In a separate pod, but yeah. Thank you. Chances taking bows. How the F pack we steal them boys? How no F the pack we steal them boys? Yeah. Okay. That's a Cowboys fan. Took me a minute to read it right, but I understand what you're saying. I just thought it was. I like watching underdogs win, man. And that's just always a thing. I didn't really have a dog in that hunt when it came to Green Bay and Dallas. Don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But I just knew how lopsided that one looked initially, and that Dallas was supposed to triumphantly prevail. Hey, Squints, KWB, and the rest of the Squints maniacs out there. Squints maniacs t-shirts. Damn. Shot chance. I know I lit this already. Shout out to all y'all watching, man. The 27 of you watching. However you're watching, either on YouTube, Facebook, or Kick. Drop a comment. It'll pop up over here to the side. We'll say hello. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's just a random live. I had no aspirations, really, or a subject structure for this. I just didn't go live on Sunday. I've been bored out of my gourd because it's been snowed the fuck in. So I'm here. And we just been talking shit. Hell, we've been going for right at an hour. And I'm just here. Just hanging out with my people over here. Drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Brianna is a good shout out, but also his artist, JD Huggins. Yeah, and Caitlin Curtis would be cool too. Rich, all facts, Bubba. I totally agree with you. Brianna would be dope. JD would be dope. Both two I haven't had the opportunity to really ask in person. But Caitlin Curtis I've asked in person before, and it didn't happen initially. But fun fact is Caitlin Curtis does not stay too far from me personally. Like I'm pretty confident she's in the same vicinity. It's unfortunate that she hasn't pulled up here yet. Why don't all of you go DM her right now and tell her she needs to pull up, or go comment on her picture or something? Because I've told her enough to where I probably look like a creep in her DMs. But yeah, shout out to Board Gourds. Facts. Stamped. Name of the new album. You ain't lying. Brianna got that one-of-a-kind voice. She got talent for sure. Yeah, Kingos, I agree, dude. She's a super talented lady, but that shit's in her blood. And she's just a very interesting artist. From the outside looking in, like consumer-wise, and like no struggle like I do, and like the story with their family heirloom type shit, like, the inheritance of the name that they carry around. It's interesting as fuck. You know what I mean? But I would love to talk to her about that. I definitely would love to talk to her about that. Because she's like a very, very interesting artist. And her voice is amazing. And her daddy struggle. I mean, that's awesome. She needs to pull up. That'd be great to have her. Even if she came with struggle, how dope would that be? I've said that too. I've told struggle that. I don't care who wins as long as the Bucks don't win the Super Bowl. Even the Bucks beating the Eagles, bro. Like that, I forgot about that one because that was just last night. I wasn't thinking about that when I was thinking about Wild Card Weekend. But even that story's kind of cool, man. I mean, come on. Yeah, thanks, Lonis. That was the best way to say that. I'm just not smart like you. Musical lineage. That's nice. Shout out Board Gourds. Too soon, bro. Too soon. Yeah. Shout out Philly Born. Watch it. Sorry. My bad, bro. I forgot at first. I was in the clear, and then I remembered. I apologize. That's for you personally, Philly. I'm sorry. But fuck. Jesus Christ. So glad y'all let me roll another one up and hang out a little bit longer. Shout out to all y'all watching, man. Squints615 Live. Drop a comment, man. Let me know y'all are in here. Just hanging out, dog. I felt like I've been editing a lot, honestly. Last night I worked on the pod a little bit, and like I said, I'm working on Twax Visual for I Swear. It drops there's a date with that dropping 26th. So I had to get on that. It's not too, I mean, what day is it now? The 16th. Still 10 days out on that. So I'm looking all right. And the pod for Friday, I'll probably focus on tomorrow evening. Yeah, but I wouldn't say, I just wanted to create. I wanted to do something. I'm done with the Troy and Emmett artwork's done. You know what I mean? I got a couple of side projects I'm supposed to be doing for like clients and shit, like people that need things. That reminded me, actually. Shout out Travis Cummings. I owe him some work. But always working, man. Smoking one with you, bro. About to roll another one up soon. Dope, Jeremy. Do it again, man. I dare you. Yeah, this is my second one since the stream started. I normally have a couple lined up. Philly said Detroit versus Baltimore in the Super Bowl. Hey, I'm with it. Detroit looked good, man. Squints on Over the Top with Chad and Tony, episode 50. Question mark. I don't know who you're asking, Chance, because this is what I've been told. I've been told this a couple times, and I know y'all are getting close to it, and ain't nobody said nothing to me, but, you know. People need to connect with you. Our people need to connect with your people and make it happen. Yeah, let's make it happen. Shout out Curtis Nation. He said, be right back, commenting on Caitlin's post. Curtis, tag the podcast when you do it. Say, need to see you on it. I got some shit to say. That's all y'all got to do, bruh. Any of y'all watching right now that are, like, interested in that type of shit, bro, y'all want to help me out or help any of us out and want to see them over here on this fucking podcast? Shit, bro. If you ain't seen them yet, don't think I ain't tried. Don't think the conversations ain't never happened. Don't think like it's not going to happen or like there's always been aspirations for it to happen or it'll be about timing. There's not many fucking names y'all could throw out there that have not been approached or like been suggested. You follow me? And I probably got DMs to prove it. But the outside influence is so key. Like, it's so fucking key. Like, it means so much for any of y'all to tag y'all's favorite fucking artist, go comment. Like, because they see, like, the way I see these names right here, these are names I'm familiar with. I may not know some of you personally, but y'all fuck with me. Y'all rock with me. Y'all are tuned in to Squints615 Live. Y'all listen to the bullshit I say, etc. The people that continuously like these artist pictures or comment under these artist photos or share these artist stories or whatever the fuck, those artists know those fucking names, man. Just like I know y'all's names. It's like you grow together. But when they see different names saying different shit, it fucking help me. Never be scared to fucking tag. I got some shit to say. I'm sure Chad's fine saying the same shit as far as Chad on his TV interviews go. Like, that's just, we do everything we can to get what we get. We work extremely hard, especially Chad with them interviews. I mean, that boy chases that shit down. But as far as us fucking, like, managing, like, podcast slots and shit and making it happen, and availability to artists from out of town, or, like, we do whatever we can to make it shake. And we rarely miss an opportunity. If one presents itself over here, we are doing whatever it takes to make it happen. Like, that calendar over there is filling up. Yeah, shout out to the support system. We've been doing it a long time, though, man. I mean, y'all see this established 2006 down here. And me and Chad been rocking together since 2008. But it's that's why I love doing the lives. I tell y'all this shit all the time, brother. Because when I do the lives, it's the interaction with you guys that I appreciate. I appreciate you guys just tapping in and sitting there and dropping some comments and giving me a reason to do more than I normally do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Plus, I love just running my mouth on social media and talking my shit. Everybody keeps telling me to do these reactions and shit. They were talking about that the other day. Who was talking about that? I think it was One and Chad were telling me to start doing reactions. Yeah, facts, Chance. Can't outwork Chad on TV. I got some shit to say, big S&P. Facts. Tags you and Chad on the pod or one of her posts. Thanks, Slowness. What was I saying? I don't even know. Lost my train of thought. When I read Chance's comment, I lost my train of thought. I'm stupid. Appreciate you, Curtis. Lona said he hit her too. But I'm down. Like, it doesn't stop there. And just because y'all tag them don't mean it will happen. It's just that extra little fucking influence. It's not Squints DMing them. It's not Chad DMing them. Or, it's not, however, the same repetitive shit. When they see that outside influence, man, that shit goes so far. They're like, that's one more person told me I should have did that. Or I need to do that. But a lot of artists tell us that shit too. I want to see y'all do reactions to old Chad Arms TV. You were talking about doing reactions before my comment. Yeah, Chance. Me and Chaz talked about doing that too. We'll do that this year. We have the tools to do that. Like, we have tools here to where we can play the video for you guys, like where this like animated thing right here is, the Squints615 live little box right here. I can literally put a video right there and it play for y'all to see. But the audio is tricky because if I want y'all to hear the audio to the visual, you won't hear me. And then I can do it where I can do it both, but it sounds really weird. I don't know. Chance, I might need your help with that. But it's achievable. We should do it. We've talked about doing it before. We should have did it around Chad's 15-year anniversary for Chad Arms TV. That would have been the best time to do it. But it's all good. We'll do it when he hits 80K or 85, Chad's going to hit 100 this year. Facts. Big facts. Shout out to the 29 of you watching. However you're watching, welcome to Squints615 Live. If you've been here, sorry I'm on repeat. But I have to do that every, 6 to 10 minutes. Run the audio through a mic port. Well, I mean, we got plenty of those. It's not that. It's the streaming software being able to portray the audio from the video I'm trying to show you in the corner right here, and our vocals go over the top. It's like a channel. It's like I can funnel one or the other. It's to go over the other one. It just sounds funny because it muffled. It like the system. It's tricky. It's just tricky. God damn it, it's tricky, Chad. Don't come in here fucking kicking orders around at me, man. Just because I won fantasy, bruh. I'm talking my shit. Yeah, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't. We're just here, hanging out, smoking, talking shit, all that. I've talked about anything and everything on this live, I feel like. I've been doing this for an hour and 15 minutes. By myself. By my motherfucking self. That's challenging. Shout out Run DMC. Absolutely. Shout out Joe Rilla Drums. The Snowman. Yeah, help me out on that, Chad. Joe may will help me with that too. But the reactions though, I wasn't even talking about the videos. I was talking about the audio. Like reacting to people's music and shit. But I guess the video is the same concept. I don't know. When Lex going to get back on? Jeremy, I don't know. DM him. Ask him. I love Lex. He's welcome here any fucking day he wants to be. Day in the life of White and Jelly would be cool to react to. Sure, all that shit. I should have won fantasy. Chad, you didn't. Yeah, shout out to the most points of the season and choking. Shout out to the guy that started the season 1-6 and won that motherfucking thing. I'm talking my shit, too. And the only reason I'm being kind of aggressive right now, Chad, is because Chad Arms and O&E and Leroy have continuously heard it. They've kind of like weathered the storm. They're past it. But you, sir, I've been waiting to cross paths with you again. I'm just playing. R.I.P. Worm, forever and always.
Whizzle fizzle.
He said deserved. And, bro, I never fucking win. I I've won before, but not at not from like the podcast or the show and prove league. You know what I'm saying? I always win like with my work league or shit like that. Tricky. Yeah, Lex though, I spoke to him a couple weeks ago via FaceTime. We spoke for a little while. But he'll pull up soon. Lex moves different. But he pulls up whenever he wants. But the fact of the matter is he can pull up here whenever he wants. And he knows that. Shout out to y'all watching, though, man. Appreciate y'all tapping the fuck in with me today. Shout out to Jelly going to Washington. Facts, man. That shit was impactful. I didn't see that one coming. I got to be honest. I didn't see that one coming, but to see, when I learned it was happening, I thought that shit was amazing. The thought of it was fucking amazing. But then to see bruh, do that how he did that was iconic. Like, literally. Like, that's, and I only caught like pieces of it at first, and then I caught myself watching like reels that would have like cutouts of it, you know what I'm saying? And then I got away from that. I stayed away from it until I could come home and like watch it on C-SPAN or like, you know, like a creditable source and watch it in its entirety. And then when I watched it in its entirety, it hit different. But yeah, shout out to that guy for that. That shit was crazy. Dude's leaving a mark on the world. It's unbelievable. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, yeah. Other than that, though, we're here. I cried watching the whole Washington video. Yeah, it was impactful, man. It was really, I didn't get emotional watching it, but it hit, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't know how long that's been a thing on his radar, but he tackled that shit head on and did it in a manner that it's going to leave a mark. And I think that message went a long fucking way. And a lot of people may not have been paying attention that could be paying attention now. Or, you know, I know it's stuck. It stuck with me. And I know it's stuck with a handful of y'all that were able to see it and watch it in its entirety. So just think of the impact that has across whoever watched it. It definitely has a power move from Breeze. I love the weed shout out too. Absolutely. Have you seen the Cat Williams interview with Shannon Sharp? Yes, I have. The whole thing in its entirety. And what I think of it. I thought it was brilliant. I think it's brilliant from the aspect of Cat Williams being almost irrelevant to making himself the most relevant in the blink of an eye. I think it's amazing how they've done 45 million views in a week. And I think it's amazing how out of all of the shit he talks, I don't know, the immediate thing in like comedy's different when they talk shit like that. You know what I mean? But when it hits the way he was making that shit hit, like where he's saying like, he's saying shit that matters. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that he's saying that matters in the normal world that we know, you'd see like lawsuits coming out for you know, you talking bad about me, bro. I'm finna sue the shit out of you. And you're not seeing that. And not seeing that kind of fucking shows you that he ain't lying. It's kind of the way I see it. I don't know if that's an accurate way of looking at it. I don't know if that's even a healthy way of looking at it. But if I ain't going public telling that motherfucker to shut the fuck up, and I don't like the shit you're saying about me, and you're fucking lying, and all this type shit, then I'm probably fucking hoping y'all forget about it type shit. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me, but I'm not the smartest guy in the world. That's kind of how I look at it, though, bro. Like, and the only one that really like came out and was kind of like defending himself in that scenario was Kevin Hart. And the Kevin Hart shit really wasn't that bad. Like, Cat Williams just said he was literally a plant. Okay. I mean, if you're a plant, you're a plant. He's still a fucking funny guy. He may have skipped the line or however the fuck he ended up in the scenarios he was in. It's not, you know, whatever. But he's still a funny fucking guy. It's not like we're fucking we all don't like Kevin Hart. We all love Kevin Hart. He's a funny fucking guy. How he got to where he got as fast as he got, that's that Hollywood shit. But it's an interesting fucking interview. It's an eye-opening interview. Yeah, I love it. I love that type shit. If that meant anything, I don't know. You ask me how I feel. That's just kind of like, you know, I really think he got receipts. I think he does too, bro. Man, I really do too. I think he does got receipts. Yeah, but it's like the good take I heard on it was on Schultz on the Flagrant 2 podcast, and it's whichever one. It's in the title. It's one of the more recent episodes, probably the most recent or the one before, and they cover the Cat Williams thing. 'Cause I think Flagrant puts one up a week, and Andrew Schultz's take on it was really fucking interesting because him himself is a successful comedian and doing huge things, etc. But the way he speaks about, I mean, think about the fucking amount of ticket sales he sold the day after that. Because everybody knows he has some shit to say now, and even though they've heard like the gist of it, they want to see the tour. They want to see what he's saying on stage that wasn't part of that podcast. They want to see the bits about it. They want to hear the jokes about it. They want to see who else he's going to talk about. And that's good marketing, man. And if he's self-marketing himself like that, like that's genius. But I think he kind of doubles down on the same scenario because he trying to makes it a point that he's not there to sell tickets because he currently had a like tour in motion, like there was dates already like being fulfilled, like all that shit. And then he did the pod, and then it's like the remaining dates are going crazy, like they're just selling. There's one here in Nashville. I think it's like next month. Kevin Hart, Dear Bro. Yeah, I'll check that out. It did went over my head. I don't know what that is. About he called Joey's friend back home to find out about Joey to hear what we have all been saying about that man. What was the best part? I wonder who he called. I'm surprised Amy ain't came out here and kicked my ass. I'm starving. It's hilarious, King. I'll check it out. Let me put it in my phone. Shout out to the 27 of y'all watching. 24 of you watching. What am I typing in, Lonus? Cat Williams. Gas. Dear bro. Dear bro. Oh, the laugh out loud shit. What is this? Kevin Hart, let me explain Dear Bra skit. I'm gonna check this out. You lying ass bitch. Now he's just like everywhere. Shout out Kevin Hart. Shout out Cat Williams. He's probably watching. Yeah, I got it on my queue right here. I'm gonna check it out. Kevin Hart, Dear Bra. Da. Kevin Hart. Yeah, I'll check it out. You want shall I watch the... Okay, they're both 5 minutes. I'll watch them both. All right, yeah, I'll check that out. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, shout out to all y'all, bro. I'm going to get off here. Simply because I'm starving. I'm really hungry. And I think I've talked about pretty much everything I can sit and bullshit about for an hour and 22 minutes. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all tapping the fuck in with me, man. Squints615 live is a thing. I sit here and run my mouth as long as I can, often. But Sunday nights at 10 o'clock is when I normally do it. Missed this last Sunday night because that's when the fucking snowstorms came and we had shot 2 pods, yada, yada, yada. But I figured today, since I was snowed the fuck in and away from my normal job, I would waste an hour and 20-something minutes out here talking shit to you guys. And I could talk shit about what's happening with, Big S&P and the things happening and things in motion and upcoming podcast episodes and everything else. But y'all know how the fuck I do. I'll see y'all Sunday night at 10 p.m. Central if I don't see you before that. Catch us Friday morning, 10 a.m. Central on Chat Orange TV, chatorangetv.com, IGotShitToSay.com for I Got Some Shit to Say podcast. This week we got Joy Band, King Ego. They're going crazy on TikTok right now. I appreciate each one of y'all participating in the chat next to me. It really makes this live worth watching and sitting here and doing this. Be sure to tap into Chat and Mail tonight live. They go live about 8:30-ish, something like that. But y'all be sure to tap into their live tonight. And, anything else I'm forgetting, sue me. I don't give a fuck. It's my life.